Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of October from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person. Please take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, and I'll include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Libra. These are the 3 decks that we'll be using for your focused messages. The first is the HeartSpace Oracle. This is one of my self-created decks. And then we'll grab one from the Twin Flame Poetic Confessions deck by Sister Moon Tarot. And we'll grab one from Behind the Moon Oracle, Illusions in Love Revealed by Calico Moon Oracle. All right, Libra, so here we go. Let's take a look and see where this is going to go. What we're focusing on here today, guys, is twin flames and or soulmates and separation. And if they still think about you, do they miss you? Do they still love you? So let's take a look and see what's coming through here. So let's take a look at the heart space of this connection. All right. No one gets me like you do. No one. I pulled this same card for another sign. I forget which. So if you happen to be a cross watcher and you notice that this exact same card came forward for your person, perhaps, there's a reason for that. You know, nobody understands you or them. You guys just get each other. There's nobody else that gets them, just you. Okay, so that's your first message here, Libra. So let's go ahead and add to this. Twin Flame Poetic Confessions. All right, let's grab this one. We have Dark Night. In the darkness, I cling to your light. Deep down in the trenches, you're always shining bright. Okay, so your person might be in a very dark place right now because you guys are not together, and you actually represent that illumination, what uplifts them. You represent what's shining bright in their darkness. Okay, so let's see. You know, it's sort of like a person who might be really depressed right now, who's just in a very dark energy and dark space in their life. And when they reminisce about you, when they think about you, it makes them happy and it gets them out of that darkness, even if it is just for a little bit, you know? All right, so let's add to this. Okay. I'm guided to this one. Life has worn me out. I need rest. Okay, I kind of feel this for this person who is in this dark night energy, that dark night of the soul. They're exhausted. They're tired, you know. This person could also be dealing with insomnia. They're just unable to get a good night's sleep. Their mind could just be racing all night and just not able to get any sort of rest. Okay, so life in general has really worn them out. And you might even be feeling this for yourself too, Libra. So let's add to this on the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's see where else this is going to go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. And a very happy birthday to my Libras. All right, so let's see what else we can add to this, guys. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra and love and life, first half of October. Dehydration, fatigued, exactly. That's where this person is at. They're going through this dark night energy. Life has worn me out. I need rest, fatigued. It all goes together. So not only are they just emotionally drained, I feel, because you guys are going through some struggles right now, either individually or through this separation, but somebody could also be just really not taking care of themselves. They're dehydrated. It's affecting their well-being, all of it. Okay. And then we have better off. Perhaps what I'm getting from that is this time of separation might represent something that was really necessary and good for both of you to work on yourselves in whatever way you need that. So for now, you're better off without each other because there's healing that needs to happen here. And also, going back to that dark night energy, you're always shining bright. This could be you, Libra. You know, that right now you're focusing on yourself. You represent the light, the energy of that sun. And when, again, when they think about you, it uplifts them. It makes them happy. It gets them out of that darkness. And then we have acceptance, let live. I feel it's really important for both of you, especially your person, to come to a place of acceptance for where you guys are at right now. And just really focusing on their own journey and what it is that they need to do to get themselves out of the darkness. I feel you help them through that, but they themselves have to rely on their own energies to be able to get themselves out of that funk, you know? And then we have companionship, trust, loyalty. Part of the issue here, Libra, I feel, is because this could have been lacking, the loyalty and trust between the two of you. You guys more than likely had to detach from one another for either your person or for both of you to realize this and to learn from this. And then we have time, okay? Broken, damaged. So clearly you're in separation. This is a connection that is broken. There has to be damage that is fixed before you guys can come back together. It's going to take time. So you can't rush this process. And then we've got communication. So eventually I feel when the time is right, Libra, you will hear from your person here, whoever you are thinking about. They think about you too. They miss you. Okay, so let's add to this. Another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Love Potion Oracle. Angels and Spirit Guides for Libra in love and life. First half of October for this connection and separation. So your person, they're kind of having a bit of a rough go at things right now. They're not processing this too well. And maybe you aren't either. See, they're into you. They're so into you still. Are you into them? Money issues. Okay, so this could have also contributed to some problems in the relationship. Either they weren't contributing or they were really overly frugal or greedy with their money, or they could have gambled their money away. However way that's presenting itself here, it was a problem. Right now, things are stagnant. We pretty much do know that. Just live your best life during this time of separation. Intensifying chemistry. Okay? What this is telling me here, Libra, is even though you guys are not together in the 3D world, you're in separation, the chemistry continues to grow. You know, it's almost like it's its own entity. It's just this intense chemistry between you and your person. It doesn't matter that you guys are not together right now. Feeling nostalgic, remembering the times that you guys have shared together, those memories, it keeps it alive. And that chemistry from a distance, energetically, you guys might still be picking up off of each other's energies here and vibrations. There could also be fifth dimension interaction here. We do have freedom, you know, going back to this better off message. You guys had to detach for whatever reason, but I feel it was a good thing. It was necessary. And then this one says spilling truths, falling right below communication. And that's exactly what needs to happen. You guys need to just be honest with each other. What you want, what you need to say, just get it off your chest and just say it already. And your person needs to do the same. There is taking a risk, okay? So your person, maybe they're the type of person that they don't like taking risks. But if they want to be able to repair the damage in this relationship, they're going to have to take a risk to see where the chips fall. And just hopefully the way it works out is that you guys ultimately are able to work this out and come back together. And then we have feeling good coming through here. When it comes to the person that you're thinking about for this reading, Libra, this could be your person not feeling good right now because of where you guys are at. And all they want at this point in time is to feel good, not just physically, but to feel good in their heart as well. And the only way that that's going to happen is for you guys to work this out. I don't think that they will ever find peace within themselves until you guys either have closure or have a conversation to address the issues, to either work it out, come back together, or ultimately go your separate ways if you guys are better off without the other, but having healed the relationship somehow. Okay, that's just what I'm getting from that. So let's add some tarot messages to this, Libra. This is my new tarot teacher deck for those who are interested in learning how to read tarot. It makes it very easy. And as you guys can see from the reverse, or not the back of it, there's an upright and reverse meaning for each card. So it makes it very easy to learn tarot. And this deck is now available in the gold edging as well as just plain edging. So if that's something you're interested in learning, Libra, that link is down below to my deck shop as well as all of the other creators that you see here today. So what do we need to know? What else needs to come through here? Is there a chance for you guys to work this out? We've got the Six of Wands. Okay, so your person could be a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is victory right here. This is a very successful energy. There is progress that can be made. And I feel your person with that dark night energy. Life has worn me out. I need rest. They're fatigued. Their self-confidence could also have been compromised. So the Six of Wands is restoring their self-confidence. And this is a very winning type vibe from this card. Recognition. Finally, the relationship being back in the spotlight when it comes to the two of you. But yeah, this can still be restored. This can be a very successful restoration of this relationship. But clearly, you guys have had a Ten of Swords moment here, Libra. This is your own air energy right here. So what you might have experienced in this connection is backstabbing. They might have betrayed you. There could have been third-party situations, infidelities. But no matter how you slice it, this Ten of Swords was a very painful collapse of your relationship. It fell apart. It fell apart. However, look at the next card. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be focused on an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Very different energy from this Ten of Pentacles compared to the Ten of Swords. Now, money issues did come up here. The Ten of Pentacles might cancel those money issues out because this is an unexpected financial windfall right here. Okay? This is talking about financial security and having long-term success. Not just in regard to finances and career, but in love and romance as well, because the Ten of Pentacles represents a really happy, secure time in love and letting you know that the bond can be restored, and the strong bond that you guys share, there's a reason for that. You know, going back to this card, intensifying chemistry, it's still here. So even though things are stagnant for now, there will potentially be movement to possibly bring you guys back together. Nine of Wands. I'm not surprised to see that either. Okay, so this is tapped into someone who's wounded and guarded. That could be you. That could be your person too. This is all about learning from the past, learning from past failure, what wasn't working in the relationship. Something needs to change. Okay? Obviously, something was not going well in the partnership, which is why you guys had this very painful ending of that Ten of Swords. So with a reconnection, giving this another go, something needs to shift and change in how you guys interact with each other. And so I feel, going back to these two cards, communication and spilling truths, as long as you guys are being honest with one another to be able to fix what's broken and damaged in this partnership, then this can be a successful, victorious reconnection. It's possible. Totally possible. And then we've got the Seven of Wands. So, standing up for your beliefs, taking the high road. This could be somebody who's very protective, someone who's very strong-willed, but it's also a card of competition and perseverance. Okay, so in regard to that competition, there could have been other people that were interfering or getting in the way of this relationship. Can that be third-party situations? Yes. Because the Seven of Wands is somebody who feels very territorial, and they ultimately might have reason to feel that way, or you felt this way as well, Libra. If you were dealing with somebody who entered into a third-party situation, and that's why you guys are not together. So now you're on the defensive, and you've got your guard up, and just being very territorial about this connection. You're wanting to protect it. That's what's coming through from that. Okay, guys, so let's add to this. Let's see what else. So let's grab some insight here, Libra, from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. Okay, it's got some naughty and nice messages in here. We'll take a look and see which ones you get for your connection, Libra. Or you could certainly get a combination of both. Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. We have Rosemary. Once you get to know me, you'll find that I'm pretty unforgettable. You couldn't forget me if you tried. I hope you don't mind if things get a little spicy in the bedroom, and if those muscles get a little sore from our activities, no worries. I got you and you got me. If you need me, just call my name. I'll be there. Somebody's name could certainly be Rosemary, okay? But this basically is an indication that, I've been saying this a lot in my readings lately, just the sexual chemistry. We've got intensifying chemistry here already, but specifically the sexual tension and chemistry between the two of you, and remembering how spicy things were, those intimate moments that you guys have shared, you know, and perhaps you've reminisced about that. They've reminisced about that too. And this is somebody that, especially from their standpoint, they were never going to forget you anyway. If you guys never reconnected, if you were to never see each other again, they're never going to forget you regardless, Libra. And I feel they've made just as much of an impact in your life, in your heart, that you're never going to forget this person either. And then we have rum and cake. It kind of makes sense considering what has come through here, because due to potential third parties that might have really ended the partnership, infidelities, somebody who was just really bad at commitment. So let me read this to you really quick. Rum and cake. I'm known to be a smooth talker, a bit of a Casanova, I suppose. I love to keep things sweet and spicy in the bedroom. I loved soft lips and French kisses, satin sheets, sensual conversations, and steamy sex is what I'm into. I'm not looking for anything serious though, just want to have some fun. And I feel that that was a part of the problem, that that's all they wanted back then, just to have some fun, just have perhaps casual sexual encounters, not wanting anything serious, and that contributed to third-party situations, infidelities, lies, secrets, the whole bit. You know, that was a contributing factor, because the Ten of Swords, again, it's very painful. So some of you guys might have been dealing with a Casanova type partner. Casanova was a womanizer, okay? Couldn't be loyal, just was in it for the physical interaction. And then you guys have grapefruit coming through. Unresolved issues from past heartbreak left me bitter, but I'm tough and resilient. I'm a lot stronger because of the pain I've had to overcome. Now I know I can endure the not so sweet moments and savor the ones that are. This could be a part of the journey for both of you. Okay, so whatever these unresolved issues are from past relationships that perhaps you've both experienced, and having to process the heartbreak and the pain that you've been through. So this could either be something that you relate to, Libra, or your person has endured this. And then we have lavender coming through. I've been through enough thunderstorms when it comes to finding love. When I'm with you, my world is calm. You are my peace, my tranquility, my serenity. This is what I'm getting from these messages here, Libra, is somebody could have been a player, okay? They weren't ready to commit. They did not want to settle down. They just wanted to play around. And which is why some of you guys have dealt with infidelities and cheating in your partnerships with this person. But somewhere along the line, you know, they fell in love with you. And no one else could compare. You know, so I'm feeling part of this victorious and successful energy of the Six of Wands is that your person really has had some changes that they've had to go through in their life. Either these changes are going to eventually be implemented, or this is a part of their journey now. And that moving forward, all they want in their life is just peace and serenity, and you represent that for this person. I definitely feel they allowed themselves to get into a whole lot of drama in past relationships because of how they were. And they did create these stagnant energies in their relationships because they were messing around. So going back to this message, companionship, trust, and loyalty, that is what you want from them, but that is what they could not offer you. Now look at this. We've got the Cookie Monster. And I don't know how I kind of knew this was going to pop up today for this particular reading, Libra. But this is yet another message talking about third parties, believe it or not. So this is what it says. I love variety, weighing my options, entertaining multiple choices that catch my eye. So you see, I'm not one to settle down really. I do tend to get bored easily. You won't be the only hand in my cookie jar. There could be 2 or even 3 parties that I'll be spending time with. If you don't mind, feel free to hang around. I promise I'll spend time with you eventually. Okay? So you might have really dealt with a person who was a monster, who was a bit of a monster, and they weren't so much thinking about how it was going to hurt you. They were just all about themselves and what they wanted to do and people that they wanted to mess around with. And I feel some of you guys detached, and you know, so you're better off without them. And they messed themselves up. You know, they kind of shot themselves in the foot. But ultimately, they've now come to realize that after all of the dust has cleared and the chaos has kind of settled from all of the drama that they've gotten themselves involved in, you represent this very peaceful, calming, serene energy that was missing in their life. That could ultimately be what's keeping them up at night, that they know this. All right, so one last message. We have chia seeds coming through here. From where the moon and stars reside, you and I are mere specks compared to the billions of people on this planet. But in my world, you're the only one I see, and I'll forever be grateful that the angels led me to you. Okay? So their perspective on the whole thing now, Libra, it's kind of shifted and changed. I feel this person could have matured and has really grown, and they've learned a lot of lessons here since you guys went your separate ways and encountered this Ten of Swords energy, that very painful ending in the partnership. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Libra. when it comes to this love connection and separation for the first half of October. What else do we need to know, please? So yeah, definitely went through something pretty difficult with this person, Libra. You guys were dealing with a Casanova here, a player. But yeah, here we are, see? Chemistry. Intensifying chemistry. They feel drawn to you, perhaps more than ever. Worth waiting for. Okay, we already know time is involved. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It says it right there. So this is not going to be happening anytime soon. You're going to have patience, because they've got some stuff here that they need to clear and work through. You deserve love, absolutely. I feel, Libra, you are in possession of that Cupid's arrow right there. Recognizing that you are a lovable person, that you have so much love to give. But you have to make sure that you're giving that love to the right person, and whoever will be on the receiving end of that Cupid's arrow has to deserve it. Trust. Here we are again with that. Companionship, trust, loyalty, situation calling for you to have faith. This was an issue in the past, clearly. And this is what needs to be restored in the partnership in order for it to be successful. And that's not an easy thing to do. It's not easy to trust somebody that has hurt us, that has broken our heart, that has betrayed us, that has backstabbed us. It's not easy at all. And that's why it's going to take time. Some of you guys may have turned to prayer, okay? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, knowing perhaps that the path that you're traveling now is where you're meant to be, and where your person is where they're meant to be right now. But if life is truly meant to bring you guys back together, you will be connecting once again when the time is right. And perhaps you also feel here, Libra, that you and this person are spiritually connected. Soulmate, twin flame, however way you identify with that. And then this next message, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, here we are again. It's funny how those two cards are right next to each other. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's actually helping, because that's the vibe that you're putting out there. And that's only helping your person to heal and to grow. Next message, stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith. Once again, having faith. That's what's going to restore this partnership. That's what's going to help fix this. All right. That's what's coming through from that. But clearly, the chemistry, very strong. I feel it's always been strong. But, you know, you might have dealt with somebody who felt they could do better through other people. And I just did a reading, I forget who it was for. I think it was Virgo, where the whole grass was greener mentality. And perhaps that's what your person was thinking, that the grass was greener on the other side. And they messed up. You know, going back to this very first message, no one gets me like you do. No one. And the only way they were able to figure that out was to explore other people and entertain other options. Come to find out, no one was able to even match up or even come close to what the two of you had. Okay, so let's add to this with some dialogue messages. We'll grab some from the 5D Love Messages Volume 1 deck by Calico Moon. Some of these messages could be coming from you, Libra, and some of these messages from your person. So who needs to speak up most here? What needs to be expressed? I am under too much pressure right now. Okay, so that might again be a blessing in disguise that they're not with you right now. They have to deal with their own drama and whatever their pressures are in their own life. But look at this. I will come back for you. They're telling you that right here, right now, Libra. They will come back. Now, there are those of you that this is you talking, that you will come back for them. Take it for how it makes sense for you. My feelings for you are intense. There's that word again. Intensifying chemistry. My feelings for you are intense. Yes, we are definitely seeing that here. I want to reach out, but something always stops me. Okay? That's because more than likely they know it's not the right time, or maybe they're struggling to find the right words to say to you, to apologize, to make amends. Some of you guys might be giving this person the silent treatment. Okay? You're not ready to talk. Your silence makes me wonder about you. Okay? And that could be why there's this stagnant energy when it comes to communication also. And last message, we both aren't ready for each other yet. Exactly. That's because it's not the right time. Not quite yet. There is this need to give it a little bit more time. Okay? So that's what's coming through here, Libra. So let's add to this with some additional guidance and messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. In love and life, first half of October. What else do we need to know when it comes to this connection? We have peace. Okay? I just want to feel peace in my heart. But that's never going to happen as long as we're apart. I know we had to let each other go due to circumstances beyond our control, but I will never stop wanting you. Please don't stop hoping that someday we can find our way back to each other. You are my serenity. Oh my goodness. Where is that card? Whoa, that is no accident. Serenity. Peace. This is what you represent, Libra, to this person. Maybe you didn't know that, but they're coming through here letting you know it now. You are my peace, my tranquility, my serenity. That's what it says. Wow. And then we've got gratitude. A message to thank the universe that it did good bringing us together in this lifetime. So they're very grateful to have connected with you. Yes, it hasn't been perfect. Yes, you guys clearly have experienced a very painful parting of the ways here, but you can also bring peace back into this connection by working through the issues together and just making this work. I feel it certainly is possible. And then we have, again, I have never desired anyone as much as I want you. I can't stop myself from thinking about your kiss, the way you touch me, making love to me. I can feel you with me even when you're not near. I know you want me just as much. Let's make this a reality again. So if you both want it and the timing is right, Libra, there's nothing that's going to stand in the way of you guys coming back together this time. And lastly, touching, okay? We already know about the chemistry, the attraction, the fire, the passion between us is undeniable. I want you, you want me. We have had this intensity right from the start. There's that word again. Intense, intensifying, intensity. It keeps popping up. We have had this intensity right from the start. The way you kiss me, move me, make love to me. I remember the way we looked into each other's eyes, the sound of your breath, the taste of your kiss. Nobody will ever touch me the way you do. Nobody. Okay? So remember, we've got this card right here. No one gets me like you do. Now they're coming through here letting you know nobody will ever touch me the way you do either. There's just something about you that nobody else can touch them either physically or in their heart space the way you do, Libra. That's it. You are all they want. And if you want them to, in time, you might just have that opportunity to bring this back together. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's close this out, Libra, with some final messages from the angels deck. This can pertain to your love life, of course, but it can give you advice on life matters as well. Libra. So let's see what the angels would like to bring forward to close out this reading for the first half of October. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Look at that. Patience. Yep, so needed. Okay. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay? There's a reason why, again, divine timing and patience is needed here. It's not the right time. So this is a time to learn lessons, to simply go through your healing journey. Your person has to do the same. And when the time is right, the universe will find a way to bring you guys back together, I feel. We also have Angel Teresa coming through. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. This is all about self-love, Libra. Focus on loving yourself for a change, taking better care of you, physically, emotionally, mentally. And then we have Angel Shanti. I am the angel of peace. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Another reference to peace. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. 3 references to peace and tranquility, Libra. So, 10 of Swords, again, we already know how very painful it is. That was a very difficult, painful, chaotic time in your life regarding this connection. And your angels are coming through in this reading to let you know repeatedly that moving forward, things are going to smooth out. Things will be a whole lot more peaceful and tranquil for you, your life, this connection. But you got to give it time. That's the biggest lesson here, that it cannot be repaired and fixed and healed overnight. So have patience, okay? And that's ultimately all you can do, to allow yourself time and give your person the space they need so that they can work on themselves to heal whatever parts of themselves need it. And when the time is right, you guys will hear from each other again, okay? You will reconnect. That is what's presenting itself here. All right, guys, so some beautiful messages coming through here. I love the references to peace and tranquility. It's beautiful. And some of you guys, I feel, really needed to hear that. It's been a long time since things have been calm for you. But eventually, you're going to get there. Okay? So that's it for now, guys. Thank you, as always, for being here and for tuning in. And for those interested in a personal private reading, that link is down below. All right, guys, thank you so very much. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.